And right now, folks, as we do each and every Wednesday at 40 past the hour, we're going to talk to our man Teddy Kekstadt. Folks, check out, head on over to the front page of TFNN, right under that newsletter tab, the Tiger Forex Report by our man Teddy Kekstadt. You can check that out, $97 a month, folks. Comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And don't forget, under the Services tab, 2 great webinars. You get some time over the holidays, okay? Capitalizing on time with calendar stock option spreads and Japanese candlestick pattern stock and options strategies. Both of those $97. You sign up, folks. They're put on your members page. You can watch them as many times as you like, and they're always there available. Teddy Kekstadt, good morning.
Good morning, Tommy.
How's Chicago, the Windy City, this lovely morning?
Well, we had a beautiful day yesterday. It was 55. Now it's like 32 or something like that with snow flurries.
All right.
So it's
hang
cold
in there, man, right? I always think of that Windy City, man. You know, Boston cold temps, but boy, when Chicago gets that wind chill, they get it going in the wind. So what about this market? Are we hot? We cold? We got the dollar jumping around a little bit. The Fed is always in focus. Market trying to figure it out. But what are you looking at on this market, Teddy, as we come into some holiday trading?
Well, that's just it. It's a holiday trade right now. I'm not looking for anything to happen the next couple of days, and I'd be very, very careful if you're trading, especially the FX markets, because when they get thin, they get some really goofy moves, and you'll just get stopped out. You'll be cannon fodder. So I would really just stay away from it. We are heading into a Fed meeting, so I think that's really the main focus, and I think we're really going to start to basically just go drifting sideways into that meeting and see if we get that one last rate cut before the year is out. And then if we do, we know the expectations is next year that we'll still have lower rates. I think you'll probably see yields actually go up for a little bit after the next Fed meeting into the first quarter of the year, just slightly. I think it'll be a profit-taking move before we get the next, clarity on when we have who's going to be the next Fed chairman, and also what kind of expectations on rate cuts, which I can see in 2026 we'll probably have at least 1 full point over the course of, whatever time period. I can't give you that one right now, but I would say that between now and next year, you're going to have every bit of 1 to 1.25 point cuts altogether.
So if that happens, and I appreciate, that's as precise as a call as you can almost give us, and you can't tell me when exactly what meetings you're talking about, Teddy. No, and I agree that that's going to be the focus. And I saw the Treasury Secretary was out there saying that we might get that new Fed chair, I think, nominated by the end of the year. And of course, everything's fluid, but so maybe we get some vision. Do you see? So let's say they bring down the rates percent or around that area. Do you see that? I was just talking about real estate. I'm sure you heard. I'm always looking at mortgage rates, of course. The 10-year is sitting at about 4%. Obviously, the 10-year is not the overnight lending rate. How do you look at where that may drive those yields? Do you see those numbers? Do you see the 10-year? Now, I'm talking about, going out next year, right? Because I agree. It's holiday, man. We're going to go eat some turkey tomorrow and take a break from the market. And I agree. So, if that happens, do you think that the 10-year is going to come down? Do you think mortgage rates will hit that, or do we have a problem on a longer-term perspective? How do you think of that one?
Oh, I think absolutely. I think you can see mortgage rates come back every bit of a full percentage point within the next year or so, year and a half.
Okay.
So I don't think you're going to see the bulk of that for at least another 6 to 8 months.
Sure.
And the market's always lagging. But I would say by this time next year, you will definitely be feeling that impact. And I think you'll have a resurgence definitely in refis. Let alone also you're going to have a lot of new purchasing, because that's a big deal. Just a 1% change from where we're at right now. How much? That's a big deal. The real estate market and how
it's bananas how big it is. Yeah, right.
So I think that you could see, especially like I said, the second half of next year, as you head into third quarter, fourth quarter of next year, you'll start to see those numbers and see a boom when it comes to activity in the housing market, which will also drive, everything from new homes and, materials pricings and things like that. So I think you'll definitely have a lot of activity, especially in those sectors of stocks as well, come the second half of next year, maybe beginning in the second quarter of next year. I would be very careful playing it in the first quarter, because there's still a lot of muddled stuff that we have to get through, we'll see what happens if also this peace deal happens in Ukraine. We're going to have a stability where, militarily our expenses are going to go down and all kinds of other things for the country. So the economy could be in a much different shape, 1 year from now.
Yeah.
If we just have a somewhat stable world for 12 months, who knows what could happen. Markets will definitely settle, we'll have definitely a retraction, a lot of deflation, which will also be very good for the economy, for the U.S. as well as the global economy.
What do you think about crude? 57.90 right now. A little volatility yesterday, but crude just continues to struggle, man. As lower prices, 57.90. I mean, we got lows in October out there, 55.96. So we are right there versus recent lows. What do you think about crude?
Yeah, crude, I think we could probably get down to, I would say, probably the 55 to 54 level over the next week or so. I wouldn't expect anything today or Friday, I would say definitely be more like next week. And definitely as we head into December, I think that we're going to see probably the market maybe even get down to $50 by Christmas time. So I think you're going to see lower gas prices as we trend from holiday to holiday, from Thanksgiving to Christmas. So, I think that's, I wouldn't worry about crude getting any major rally over the next month or so. I think if anything, any rally is a profit-taking move you want to get ready to, just sell into. I would rather be looking to sell this market than to buy it.
And hey, who you got for the Bears at the Eagles on Friday?
Well,
they're both 8-3, man. That's pretty awesome. I can't wait. I was looking at the games. I know I'm sure expectations tempered as I understand. But the Bears, good luck to those Bears.
Well, I never trade or bet.
Well, Teddy,
my heart.
I appreciate it so much, man. As always, I appreciate the education, the hard work, the great work you do in the Tiger Forex Report, man. And I wish you a happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I'll be thinking about you, man. And we'll talk to you next week, okay?
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family and the crew back there, too. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much, Teddy. We'll talk to you next week, man.
All right. You take care.
Take care. All right, folks. Check it out. The Tiger Forex Report. Teddy does such a great job every week out there. Updates. You get a webinar in there as well. And yeah, great time. If you're hanging out during the holidays, you got a little extra time. The market closed. Check out some of the webinars we got. Teddy's got 2 great ones in there as well. We have archive webinars in there from all of our hosts as well. And check that out. And again, when you order those webinars, they're on your members page forever, folks. It's not like you get it for 30 days. You don't get to watch it once. You get it. You get the archive. It's available on your members page. And some of these you're going to want to watch more than once as well. And they're on there for as long as you like. So check that out.